Oh, machine says good morning. I gotta turn on the lights, hang on. There we go. I'm gonna get the hang of this shit. Good morning, good morning. My name is Terry Morgan. It is Wednesday morning, April 1st. And welcome. This is my morning Taiji class. We're working on Wudang Qigong, or excuse me, Wudang Taiji. Wudang Qigong comes up later, but tomorrow. But today we're gonna work on Taiji. So we have a couple of movements that I've introduced over the last couple of days. Review those. I'm gonna add just a little bit more, and then we're gonna focus on practicing this piece of it for this morning. So we did some warm-ups yesterday as well, so I want to do those again. First one we did, arms up, elbows back, 1, 2, open, 3, 4. And notice as I open, as I turn my hand over, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to change this up and down. So this one goes back. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this behind the back and over the head, right? So 1, 2, lean to the side. 1, 2, other side. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have, go back with the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2. There we go. Alright, now there's another set. It's up and then all the way down. So one more up, all the way down. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a cat.
3, 4.
That's a cat.
1, 2, 3.
That's a cat.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And leg stretch, right? So, right leg front, left leg back. Press into the heel of the left leg. You're going to press forward and back with the front leg. So, the back leg is pressing forward. Push yourself forward, right? This leg, you want to feel some pull back at the same time as you're going forward. So there's a lot of work that's going on in this leg. And in addition to working the leg, one of the things that you want to do with this exercise, with this set, is to open the hip. So my back leg, as it's bent, actually want to drop the leg out of the hip so that my hip is more open. The hip can sink down in between the legs, so legs open, sink. Being able to do that is important. Flexibility. Sink. At some point, you want to be able to hold where your front leg is more or less parallel to the floor. More is better. Okay. I also spoke about this a little bit yesterday. I tend to not be verbal when I'm doing movement things, and when I'm doing verbal things, I tend to not be moving. Early experience in dance class. Miss Shirley made it clear that talking in class was not something that she wanted to encourage. And so we learned that there are certain things that you can do with your body, with the people paying attention, that don't require you to be verbal. So I learned some of that, and so it's for me, it's something that I find interesting. That's the best way I can say it. Okay, so we've done some warm-ups. There's a couple more that I'm going to add to this warm-up set, but for now we're good. Wudang Taiji. So we have feet together. Cat. It's not a great place for you, cat. It's not. Yeah, she thinks it is. All right. Anyway, feet together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in one more time. And breathe out. Sink all the weight onto the right leg. Press the heel to the left. Pull back on the toes. Press out on the heel. Turn to center. Turn to the left side, both hands down. Pull up. Cross the center. Down on the right side. Come center. Pull up. Palms turn over. Press up. Palms face each other. Turn to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand turns over. Right hand turns over. Press out to the left side. Both hands turn over. Pull down. Sit back. Push. Okay. These few movements, couple of things that are unique to Wudang Taiji, couple of things that are maybe done a little bit differently, but are common to every system of Tai Chi that I've encountered, and I've encountered quite a few. As an international judge, I've encountered quite a few. Yes, I have. I've seen quite a bit. And so this movement, push, every system has some version of this move. Maybe a little different emphasis, maybe a different place in the form, maybe, yeah, maybe there's some special characteristic that that particular Tai Chi system has in that movement. It's there. It's there in every Tai Chi system. we started the warm-ups. I talked about push into the back of the heel, right? We're gonna push this leg forward, this leg back, this goes forward and back, this goes forward, right? Use the legs. As you push doesn't come from here. This is the end of it. This is where it starts, back here. This sink into the heel, push through the leg, push into the front heel. Connecting the lower body, upper body, keeping the body in good alignment, and keeping the posture clean is the goal for anybody who's practicing, right? You want to clearly be able to show what this movement is. Whether you're showing the application at this time or whether you're showing a Qigong element at this other time, whatever you're doing, you should be able to show that clearly, and it should be possible for whoever is watching, if they know what they're looking for, and there's this big if, they know what they're looking for, it should be possible to see whatever it is that you're doing more or less clearly. This is the same kind of thing that you do for competition preparation. I use this technique for judging. If I'm looking at someone and they're telling me that they're doing a particular Tai Chi system, I'm going to look for the elements of that particular Tai Chi system. If I don't see them, I have to question, what is it that the person has been told? What are they looking, what are they doing? I don't know. So we want to be clear about, this is one of the reasons that I'm beating up on this, is that I want to be clear about, this is Wudang Tai Chi, this is what I've learned from the Wudang. I spent 30 years studying with him. This is the form that I learned. And it has certain characteristics, it has certain elements to it. I'm going to try and be true to those elements, the same as when I practice Yang style Tai Chi. I'm going to be true to those elements when I practice Xingyi or Bagua or something else. I'm going to be true to those elements. So keeping that in mind. Let's not step on the cat here. I'm going to turn around so that you can follow me through the set. Feet together. Pull up through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders. Relax the back. Fingertips down at your sides. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Sink all the weight onto the right leg. Press out with the left heel. Turn the toes. Pull back. Right toes. Press out on the heel. Turn. Center. Turn the left side. Pull up. Cross the center, chest high. Press down on the right side. Come to center. Pull up center. Palms turn over. Press up. Palms face each other. Left side. Right side. Left side. The right side. Palms turn over. Press out on the left side and pull down. Turn. Push. Okay, let's do that again. Feet together. relax, shoulders down. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink into the right leg. Press out the left heel. Turn the toes. Pull back the right toes. Press out the heel. Turn the toes. And center. Turn to the left side. Both hands pull up. Come across chest high. Press down. Come to center. Pull up. And press up. Left side. Turn the right side. Left side. And turn the right side. Left side. Press out. Pull down. Turn. Push. Okay, so we have with these sets, we have several things that are, again, we can go back to this fundamental concept of what we're doing in these moves. So as I come here, the application for this is fairly straightforward. I could have this up here in the form or here, right? That's usually where the guys in the class stand back and go, oh yeah, okay. So we do have that. Each of these moves, as I'm showing them, I'm trying to give them as clearly as I can as we go through and learn a little bit more about how this form functions. Okay? So there's body mechanics and physics and a bunch of other things that go on with this form. As with other Tai Chi forms as well, but the specifics are different for each of the forms. So this particular form, its specifics and characteristics tend to be prompt, sudden, a lot of use of the lower Tantian, and we have a concept that we call a swimming fish. So in the picture of the Tai Chi diagram, right, there's the yin and yang. Within yin, there's yang. Within yang, there is yin. So those are the swimming fish. As we execute some of the movements, actually all of them, in our Wudang Tai Chi, the fish are swimming, okay? And the fish are the they represent, I guess this rather than are, they represent the ability to move the energy in the lower Tantian so that you have this kind of thing going on. And everything stays connected, but it's also capable of moving and changing. It's a skill. It's another skill. The first step in learning it, of course, is, as I've talked about, this idea of understanding what your body is doing in terms of your fundamental physiology. So what are my shoulders doing? What are my hips doing? What are my knees doing? What do my elbows do? What do my hands do? What's my waist do? What's my chest do? What's my lower back do? All of these things. What are my feet doing? Huh? So all of these things come together to create the movement that your particular Tai Chi system wants. So in Wudang Tai Chi, we just worked on this, right? So we had this idea of here at the very beginning, sink into the right, turn to the left. It also opens the lower Tantien. This opening, this very simple opening, is also setting up what you're going to do next. So as we're practicing, as we're going through these movements, we think about, what am I doing now? Right? I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Where's my foot supposed to go? My foot's supposed to go here. Okay, I have to pay attention to that. As we get better at knowing what that is, rather than thinking, what do I have to do? What am I supposed to do? We know, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. Now we can start talking about, as you sink, pull up through the back, open the Mingmen in the center and the lower back, pull up through the crown of the head, and connect the Renmai and the Dumai so that you have the small heavenly circle. Oh, yeah, there's that. Alright, so, as a beginning, right? Beginning, got to start someplace. I'm starting someplace. This is beginning for me. I haven't taught Tai Chi in video ever before. So, classroom, yeah, people in front of me, sure, but the video, it's a different thing. It's a different medium. So, we're learning together. Right? If my weight isn't solid on my right leg, when I go to move my foot's not going to move. I have to have released this foot in order to move it. Okay? You don't have to pick it up and this is not a pick it up and send it over here somewhere. We do that, but not this move. Okay, we do that. All right. So here, sink, press out, turn, transfer the weight. Pull in, press out, turn, transfer the weight. Back to center. For this move, we're going to the kind of the middle of a range. At this point, middle of my range of movement. I'm going to work on some things, so I'll have more of a range of movement in another month or two. For right now, I'm good with right here. And here's also okay. Here, not so much. So this is something to pay attention to. As you are practicing, what you want to do is find out what you can do now. What is my body going to let me do today? And then work on it so that as you progress, as you get better day after day, you're also adding a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more to each movement so that gradually you build up a skill that is resilient, is strong, and has a greater level of flexibility, gives you a greater level of flexibility than you would have had if you weren't practicing something, right? Some of that just comes with the territory. Do again. Feet together. Hands down at your sides. Pull up through the back, pull up through the crown of the head, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, sink into the right leg, press out the left heel, turn the toes, transfer the weight, pull back on the right toes, press out the heel, turn the toes, turn to the left side, sink, pull up, right side, press down, come center, pull up, palms turn over, press up, turn to left, 1, turn to right, 2, 3, 4, left hand turns over, right hand turns over, press out to left side, both hands circle, pull down, turn, shift, and push. Okay, so I'm going to stop here for today. There are, I said, there's a couple more moves that I want to include, but for today, I want to review just this much. It's quite a lot for somebody who's just learning. If you started with me on Monday and you're still here today, just learning this much in 3 days is a lot. So if you're still kind of confused and I'm not sure which one goes where, and it's okay. It's okay. It's understandable. The advantage is that you can watch the video later and we can repeat this. And then I will be repeating these moves, and like I said, there's just a couple more that I'm going to add to this before I turn toward a little bit more discussion of how to do each of the moves. So there's several things that go with being able to, again, the body mechanics, kinesiology, physics, being able to use some of these movements and being able to do them correctly depends on you understanding what your body will do, what it could do. Whether it does it today or it's going to be next week, that's okay. I'm going to give you an example. We're here. Alright, this move is fairly simple. It's easy to do. It's not complicated. Both hands pull up, they turn over, and they press up. Okay. What makes this move a little more difficult is that you're doing this at the same time, right? So instead of 1, 2, right? Same move, but done differently. Okay? It's not 1, 2, which could be correct for something else, but it's not correct for Tai Chi. So we want 1, 2. Oh, that's done differently, yes. Everything should be connected, which is difficult to achieve. It takes some practice to get that to work. It's not, okay, I understand everything should be connected, is it? No, not yet. It's okay. Sink, pull up, sink again, and push up. As you go through that one move, the whole body works. Whole body. Getting to that, getting to the point that you do that as if it were automatic, that it's not something that you have to put a lot of thought towards, that is one of your goals. Because as you're able to do that, now you can start thinking about breathe in and breathe out. Pull up the chi, sink, heels, and press up. Lots of different things that can go on underneath that exterior movement. So getting the movements, understanding how they should be done for the system of Tai Chi that you're practicing, in this case it's Wudang Tai Chi, and then being able to execute those movements according to the system is the first goal. Thank y'all for coming today. I appreciate it, and I will see you again tomorrow for Qigong. Friday is Qigong, and then next week we'll work on Tai Chi again. Thanks.